Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to I'm going to be showcasing today I'm going to be showcasing survivors and killers in Forsaken. I'm going to do the same thing but in Forgotten. Maybe I could do it in Die of Death. Sadly you'll be in public servers. We don't want to be in public servers. Anyways, time for Noob. He has 3 abilities. Bloxy Cola. Gives him speed 1 for 10 seconds. Good for getting away from the killer. And if that doesn't work, Slate Skin Potion, which is his second ability, and gives you Slate Skin 2 for 6 seconds. And if it ends naturally, look. And if the Slate Skin ends naturally, you get speed 2 for 2 seconds. You can also cancel it, which gives you speed 1 for 2 seconds. Good for defending yourself so that you won't immediately get chopped up into bits. And then for the third and final ability, Ghost Burger. Ghost Burger gives you undetectable 1 and invisibility 4 for 10 seconds. Good for hiding from the killer if you have or like just dodging the minions in general. Oh man. Oh wait, Slate Skin and Ghost Burger is very terrible. Like, you can barely see me actually. You can barely see me. Okay, how are you able to see me properly now? Anyways, on to the next guy. Next is Elliot. Don't mind that body, please. So Elliot has 2 abilities. Throw pizza, which obviously throws pizza, and if a survivor just walks to it, he gets healed. And you can see the pizza is highlighted from a very far distance until you can't until it's not highlighted. For second ability, Rush Hour gives you speed 3 for 3 seconds. Good for getting away from the killer or just extending a loop, and I also fell. Anyways, Throw Pizza can actually be changed by a various amount if you do generators. And Rush Hour, you get 1 charge when you start the game, and Rush Hour is limited, of course. And how do you get back this Rush Hour? As you do say so. Heal someone, except Elliot. If you try to heal an Elliot, you won't get Rush Hour, sadly. And also, the max charge of Rush Hour is sadly 1. But hey, at least you can get away from the killer for a bit longer and cutely not die. Anyways, time for the next one. Time for the Chicken Man himself. It's Shaletsky. Shaletsky has 2 abilities. The first one, slash. You slash, obviously. Okay, so it has a 5 stud range, which on paper seems good until you get to see get to see the killers. Anyways, so Shaletsky has a flash. stunning the killer. And also when you're slashing, it gives you resistance too. By the way, you can't normally spam abilities or like use abilities that are unable for you to use. Anyways, it's just because I'm in a private server. That's how I'm recording these videos. Anyways, for the second ability, fried chicken. Okay, let me show you something. Just give myself. Oh, I'm in pain. Okay, to heal this amount of HP, fried chicken. I'm using the turkey skin, so it has like a different chicken animation. By the way, fun fact, if you spam this, look, if you spam it, you're impervious to damage, unless if the damage is an insta-kill, then yes, you will die. Or unless if it's a 1x. Or unless if it's a slasher. Or unless if it's a slasher. I'm taking damage, I'm healing. Anyways, time for the next survivor. By the way, I'll tell fun facts. When I showcase everyone, now we got the builder of the men, Builder Man. I'm gonna just like go to other area so that I can like showcase it. Man, screw this. I'm tired of being slow. I'm gonna be fast. I'm a car now. That was a long distance for 5 seconds. Anyways, so Builder Man has 2 abilities. Sentry. You build a sentry, and the sentry shoots the killer for you. By the way, I just remembered. Yeah, okay, I won't tell you. Anyways, for the second ability, dispenser. Okay, I will now explain these 2 things. So the sentry fires the killer, obviously, and the killer needs 2 hits from their M1 to destroy it. If you don't know M1, it's basically a low cooldown, low damage thing that the killer can use to like wear down survivors. For this, the dispenser, it heals 1 HP every second, so that means if you get damaged and there's a Builder Man, there's probably a dispenser already active. And when the sentry shoots the killer, gives them slowness too. I think for like 2 seconds. And Buildermen are high priority, as well as Elliot's. Oh wait, that's a fun fast. Okay, time for the next guy. Owie. Okay, so now we get 0, 0, 7, and 7. So 0, 0, 7, and 7 has 3 abilities. Clone. He clones himself, and after his clone walks in a straight line, he moves a direction. You get invisibility 4 and undetectable 1 for 5 seconds. And when you touch your and when you touch your clone, huh? Okay, so I guess when you touch your clone, you don't get weakness too. Okay. Anyways, cool GUI. It's a second ability. And second ability, cool GUI. You stand in place for a bit long. This is its text. Click to hacks. Haxing in progress. Hacks. Yes, those are all of the lines. I think you can't do that. Like you think you can't have a clone with cool GUI on it. That's my guess. By the way, look. Okay, good. For the third ability, inject. It basically makes the clone have different AI. Aimless. He walks in a straight line. Pathfind. He goes to where you teleport. He goes to where you teleport. It's like this. It's like this. And for cursor, if you're on PC, then cursor is going to be good for you. But if you're on mobile, then you're screwed. For cursor, it follows your cursor, but for cursor when you're on mobile, you have to physically look with the shift lock, of course, because if not, he just follows you. He just follows you. So that means you can just have like a bunch of following guys if you're in a private server. Oh, help me, help me, help me. Oh, they're it's basically your pet that doesn't last very long. Look, it's following me. Help, it's following me, it's following me. Oh. They all try to go to me even though they just get oof. Hey, no, I'm running away, you can't get me, you can't get me. Okay, they can actually not get me. Haha. Oh. Anyways, on to the next survivor. Next up, we got 2 time. Oh. Okay. Problem. I'm in my second life. Anyways, he has 3 abilities. Dagger, which he just lunges. You have resistance 1 for 1 second. It lasts for 1, and the ability lasts for 1 second. Also, if you're in a private server, you can just do this. Whee! And there's a tech with like 2 time where like if he's running away from the killer, he like trick stabs. That I think it's like this. I don't know the technique. Probably like this. Yeah, I think like that. Then he has another ability, crouch. He gets invisibility 3 and unlimitable 1 for 10 seconds. So, like, you can cancel crouch actually. And when you use dagger when you're crouching, you lunge way much more. This is a normal dagger. This is a crouch dagger. See? More further. First ability, ritual. He has like a meter or something, and like you can obviously get your meter up by stabbing or backstabbing the killer with your dagger. Backstabbing gives you more oblation, and stabbing gives like less oblation. And oblation is something that you need so that you can get your second life when you get oof. Another thing, in LMS or Last Man Standing, if you're full HP, you get revived to where your ritual is, or if you don't have a ritual, you just get revived where you were standing, and you get 110 HP. You get 110 HP, so it's plus 30 HP. It's kind of fun to be. Also, I like doing this where you crouch, then like when you use the dagger, you like start spinning, and then you just like spin. You spin dagger. I think that could be a good tech. I don't know. The spin dagger. Whoa, 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 help me. Anyways, on to the next survivor. For the next survivor, Guest. So Guest has 3 abilities. Block. He gets resistance 5 for 1 second. The duration is obviously 1 second. And if the killer hits you with block, you get punch. I'm not gonna explain it because it's the 3rd ability. Like right now, charge. You obviously charge, and when you're charging, you can actually slow down the killer. Very intuitive. If you don't hit the killer, you get slowness 2 for 15 seconds. And if you hit a wall, same thing. Then for his last ability, punch. He lunges forward with resistance 1 resistance 2 for 1 second, obviously 1 second. So like you can punch the killer with this. Oh no, I'm good. Oh no, what's up? So I like how you can do this. Very silly. Anyways, that's all for Guest. Now for the subspacer himself, Taff. I'm also going to go to the same secluded area. What's on my car? What's up? So he has 2 abilities. Tripwire. He makes tripwire, of course. What would you expect? And if the killer walks into it, he gets slowness 2 for I think 3 seconds. And then subspace trip mine. You throw a subspace trip mine You throw a subspace trip mine, which if the killer doesn't destroy it, then he gets subspaced. He gets subspaced 3 and the helpless 1 for 3 seconds. Silly thing, like if you're far enough from like a cliff area and you use tripwire, you can just cutely make like a zip line thing. The biggest zip line that you can make is actually in Yorik's resting place. Anyways, on to the next survivor. Okay, so now it's time for Dusakar. Dusakar has 2 abilities. Spawn protection. I can't use the ability, sadly. Spawn protection. It gives survivors resistance 4, I think, for however long you're able to put the spawn protection on. For the next ability, plasma beam. You fire a plasma beam in anywhere that you're looking at. Sadly, it can't be your cursor over here, like where you tap. It's only in the area where you're looking at. For PC, they have the benefit of the doubt if they're not using, obviously, shift lock. Also, Dusakar doesn't make footsteps. Golly, that's another fun fact. Anyways, time for the next survivor. For the new survivor, Veronica. So Veronica has surprisingly 4 abilities. 1, vandalism, which she has an extra 2 abilities, which gives her 6 abilities technically. So for her first ability, for the first one, she has wipes off any spray, and spray makes obviously a spray paint, which you are able to now use skate. You skate for how long your sprint will be. You need to go to a spray paint area so that you can use your skate. I think you can for this map, sword fights on the height, which is not actually a real map, you can just double side things, and I like it. Okay, here's a silly thing that I'm gonna do. Boom! Now you're in 2. And it says like tap sprint when you're glowing. So that means basically it means this. Like that. Next, broadcast. You can edit the mode that you can be in. Activate battery. Phase makes you obviously phase through the killer. Wee. 3 points. Free skating points. Oh man. Then we got bumper. It makes her heal. And we got mobile. Out of battery, repair generators, or bump the killer. Okay, so mobile, I think, just gives you speed. Wait. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, that's it for Veronica. Oh, we Chance, the most RNG based survivor in the game. So he has 4 abilities. Coin flip. It's a 50-50 chance if you land on heads or tails. Tails gives you weakness 1. It stacks. It's forever. And for heads, it just gives you one shot and the 1 reroll. Or just 1 reroll. 1 shot, you fire a gun. Let me show you how it is in like just wait. Let me show you how it is in like 1. Yeah, it barely works. For 2, same thing but mid. But for 3, oh yeah, it's basically a guaranteed chance for you to shoot. Next, reroll. You can either get HP back or HP down. And for the final ability, Hat Fix, removes any of your weakness, but it's an ability, yeah. So that's it for the survivors. Time for the killers. Slasher. Slasher is the first killer that is gonna be on here. He has 4 abilities. Slash. He slashes, of course. That's the most obvious thing that that someone would ever say. And the next, behead. Behead changes depending on like where's my machete go? Oh, there. So it just like changes depending on how the way you play. Standing, you don't lunge at all. Walking, get a little lunge. Running, big lunge. So if you miss, you get slowness for 2 seconds. But if you hit, you get slowness for 2 seconds. And the survivor gets helpless for 7 seconds, I think. Gashing wound has a big fat hitbox. And also makes you stuck in place. If you hit it, then congratulations. If you don't hit it, you're screwed. So when you land gashing wound, you do 5 slashes, which all do 10 damage. That's going to be very bad since of guest, of course. For the last ability, raging pace. Your eye glows and yeah, you're immune to stuns, and all of your abilities are buffed. Slash. So for slash, you lunge, behead. Yeah, it's basically the same principles, but even though you're like walking and raging, the gashing wound is the same, by the way. And to the next color, where so now it's Cool Kid. By the way, some of the characters that I'm playing do have skins, okay? Okay, so now for Cool Kid has punch. His punch has a short range, but has a lingers longer. For a second ability, corrupt nature. He fires wherever you're looking at. By the way, Cool Kid is very good in boss fight-esque in boss fight games, or like boss fight game modes, fan-made boss fight game modes can go over. Anyways, for the third ability, Rock Speed Override, you just go absolutely zooming, and then yeah, you go zooming. And you stop. That's obvious.
You will live to see the next day.
When you hit a survivor, it does damage. And like it gives them burn for I forgot how many seconds. And then for the last ability, pizza delivery. Basically summons two guys for you, which follows the nearest survivor. They give when you get hit by them, they give burn and slowness.
Go move. Stop moving. Quit it.
Sometimes this could happen when you're playing in SFOT.
I hear them. You ready?
Wait.
Playing hard to get? Quit it. You irritate me. You irritate me.
Okay, time for the next survivor. Killer. Jendo. Or what the fandom calls it, Jonathan Douglas, and many more. So he has a trail of corrupted thingy behind him, which can mess up 99% of the survivors. That can mess up all of the survivors, because slash, it's always slash, man. Then he got corrupt energy, which he creates spikes, which do 12 damage. By the way, John Doe has the most powerful M1 because it does 28 damage. You can use corrupt energy as a damaging tool or just a wall. Next ability, digital footprint. So, oh no, I'm getting a lot of it. So, digital footprint, if a survivor steps on it, slowness. You're highlighted to him. 404 error. You get slower, and now you can see all of the places of the survivors. That's pretty cool, and I fell again. Man, I always keep falling. Anyways, time for the next killer. Noli Noli. So Noli has 4 abilities. Stab. Finally an ability that does okay, you know what? Stab. He has a fat hitbox. For me, Noli is basically the new Jason. Because like everyone just like keeps complaining about how fat Jason his hitbox is. For his second ability, Void Rush. He he basically just, it's guest's charge, but if you hit a survivor, the if you hit a survivor, then you can do it again. For the last ability, for the third ability, Nova, you throw a big star. If it hits a wall, then it explodes in a big radius. If you throw it on the floor, it gives a small radius. And also, you can just cancel it, making it explode, obviously. So it's a very good sniping tool. For the last ability, Observant, there's no generators, but if you use Observant, you can teleport to generators, and any generator that you teleport, you have the survivors are all highlighted to you. They can't see you, but you can see them. On to the next killer, and for the next one we got 1X. And 1X has 5 abilities, surprisingly. 1X has Slash. Pretty obvious. Next ability, he has Mass Infection, which he throws a big projectile, giving poison, glitch, and doing 35 damage. For Slash, it does 20 damage, gives poison, and gives glitch. By the way, this is my main killer. Entanglement. You literally just throw a sword, which if a survivor hits it, he stops in place, gets 5 ads, and you need to delete those 5 ads so that he can move again, and he gets helpless for 5 seconds, I think. Next ability, Unstable Eye. You get blindness 3 and speed 1 for 5 seconds, and you can also highlight and it highlights all survivors for I think like 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds. I do not mean to say the 6-7 joke. And probably also 5 seconds. I swear, the comments are just full with 6-7. I'm gonna be so mad at myself that I let that word slip through. Next ability, Rejuvenate the Rotten. He summons zombies. He gets only 1 charge. Cooldown is very long, and you need to kill a survivor first so that you can have it. And when you use the ability, it summons us a zombie, which does 12 damage in the place where you killed the survivor. On to the next killer, which is the final one. Hello. That's a joke from Corso. Anyways, guess 666, the biggest killer out of them all, and has 4 abilities. Carving Slash. What would you expect? Demonic Pursuit. You can hold it so that he can lunge forward more longer. Help me, 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 help me. So okay, I just found a glitch. It's a very unfair glitch. Since now, if you're getting chased by him in a private server, he can just walk up to you, do damage. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get this off. Okay, this part is going to be very bad. Then he has Infernal Cry, where he goes transparent and screams. And then the final one, which is Blood Rush. I can't do Blood Rush right now since I don't have any blood. Anyways, hi. Yeah, that's all of the that's all for today's showcasing video.